Alright, hi, before the video starts, I just want to thank you all for 101 views, 9 likes, and 4 subs. It means a lot to me. And if you happen to like my channel, could you please maybe consider sharing my videos? That's up to you though. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. Anyways, enjoy the video. Hello people of the internet, welcome back to my second ever speed drawing video, or drawings in this case. So, I forgot what I was gonna say, hold on. So, this speed drawing is about the Star Sanses, and quote-unquote, otherwise known as Good Sanses. They are the protectors of the AUs of Undertale. So, if you don't know who they are, I'm going to spend the next few minutes talking about them. And I'm going to start with their leader, Ink, go on to Dream Sans, and then finally Blueberry. But if you don't want to hear me talk, you can just skip to this time I'm going to put on the screen, and that should be where I stop talking. So if you're listening, just keep going. Alright, so we're starting with Ink Sans is what I said. So yeah, Ink Sans. Where do I start with this skelly boy? Ink Sans is the, I quote, creator of AUs, and according to Google, he is a Sans who exists outside of timelines to help aid artists in the creation of new AUs. He is capable of drawing anything and bringing it to life, outside of already deceased people. He was made by Reese Powell. I really hope I said that right. If I didn't, I am so sorry. He has been turned into an original character by this person, and Ink Sans is, like I said, or Google said, the creator of AUs. So he's kind of a big deal in the Undertale fandom. He is the leader of the Star Sanses, which consist of him, Blueberry, or Swap Sans, and a Dream. He also carries around a giant paintbrush, is what you'll see in my drawing as well. He has recently got a redesign. It's not recently, it was a few months ago, I'm pretty sure. But anyways, yeah, he got a redesign, so it's different from the one if you Google Ink Sans. You'll probably get a different outfit. But yeah, that's Ink Sans. And next will be about Dream Sans. If you want to skip Dream Sans, or any of the other dialogue, the timestamp is up for when you need to skip. So, okay, let's go. Dream Sans. Where do I start with this skilly boy? So Dream Sans has a lot of AUs surrounding him, but we're going to be talking about the original Dream Sans. And according to Google, because Google is definitely right about everything, it says, Dream Sans is created from the light that was excluded by the Tree of Dreams, better known as the Tree of Feelings. Even though his name is Sans, he's rather called Dream, named after the tree that gave him life. Sans creates artwork of the AUs and protects them. I think that was Ink Sans. This is not what I googled, excuse me. Okay, so Dream Sans, I got the story, don't worry. Dream Sans was born out of light from a tree, basically. And that tree had fruit on it. The fruit on Dream's side is an apple that is golden. Yes, golden apples. We are in Minecraft now. And these apples, when you ate them, you would feel positivity and nothing but it. Over on his brother's side, Nightmare was born out of the darkness of the tree, and his apples were bad. They were filled with negativity and stuff like that, and it wasn't good. So Dream, of course, was the most popular out of the two brothers, for obvious reasons. And, you know, things weren't so well for Nightmare. Nightmare was getting bullied and Dream didn't even know. And one day Nightmare had had enough. He wanted to feel positivity too, so he went to Dream's side of the tree. and he tried to grab an apple, but instead of grabbing the apple and eating it, the apple started to turn into a negativity apple, which are his apples. And eventually it spread throughout the whole tree. The whole village found out about it and started to corner Nightmare against the tree. And Nightmare, out of fear, ate one of the apples and became corrupted. Dream arrived too late and had to battle Nightmare. And because Nightmare was now stronger than Dream, he was trapped and stoned by Nightmare for 500 years. Can you imagine being trapped and stoned for 500 years in the same pose? Like, that would suck, but eventually, of course, Dream's hands broke out of the stone and found Ink, or Ink found him, one or the other. And yeah, that's basically it for him in a nutshell. I tried my best. Please help me. I need some grammar lessons. And if you, and Blueberry's story, you know, Blueberry Sands, he's the one all the way to the right? Yeah, right. I know my left and right, definitely. He's the one all the way to the right, and I'll explain him next. Of course, if you don't want to listen to me talk, here's a timestamp. You can go skip to that. But if you want to hear me talk about Blueberry, here we go. Alright, so Blueberry Sands, or as the fandom calls him, the little cinnamon bun. I call him that sometimes too. He is a little cinnamon bun. He is adorable, and yeah. So, anyways, we're talking about him now. In his AU, him and his brother Papyrus swapped personalities. So, Papyrus in his AU now has the personality of Classic Sans, and Blueberry has the personality of Papyrus, if that makes any sense. And by Google, Sans, it's Google definition time, everybody, because I can't talk correctly. So, Google says, Sans, also known as Blueberry, is the younger brother of Papyrus and a major character in a fan-made Undertale AU Underswap made by Popcorn Prince. His motivations are to capture a human so he can become an official member of the Royal Guard. And basically, yeah, that's what he wants to do. And I can't believe someone actually made this. It's so adorable. But Papyrus smokes now in that AU, and that's not very nice. Okay, so if you made it this far, I'm gonna warn you, this is the last time you're getting this timestamp, I think. Hopefully. So if you don't want to hear me talk, skip to the timestamp. I'm just gonna be talking about the drawing, so if you want to skip, then skip. I don't care. Anyways, the drawing was inspired by just Undertale fans in general. Like, Undertale fandom, it's so big. And there are so many talented artists out there. And I want to get better at art, so I was like, hey, you know, let's just do this for fun. And it was really fun to draw this, actually. My favorite character to draw was probably Blueberry, just because I really liked his weapon, which is the Gaster Blaster hammer. It's really cool. That was actually the Gaster Blaster hammer was inspired by a cosplayer. I will find a picture of him and put him up there. And Dream is still Dream. He got his redesign as well. And Ink is Ink, so Ink is Ink. Anyways, a little bit more about the channel. I did realize that that since I do have 4 subscribers, I might get more in the future, I don't know. But if I do get more, for you new subscribers that haven't really read anything, or you're considering subscribing, I'm going to warn you on this channel. We have some rules, and if you break the rules, you are not allowed here anymore. You will be kicked out. So yeah, that timestamp's gonna be down there, and I'm just gonna be talking about the channel now instead of the drawing. So, skip it if you already know the rules, which you probably don't. But if you want to hear the rules and continue to listen to me.